What's up YouTube, this is Creative Duelist here, making decks creative since 2016. Here I have for you today is my Red Eyes deck profile. I did the deck profile before, but it wasn't very good. It was lacking some cards and stuff. But I managed to get everything, and I will explain over this video my own personal text, my card choices, and so forth. So yeah, let's get on to it. First I'm going to start with, of course, the 3 Black Stone of Legend. This card is okay. I probably might cut this down to 2 because of how unreliable it can be. The unfortunate thing is that you can't use both of the effects in that same turn. So you can only pick one effect, and then the other effect you can't use until the next turn. But the stone is there to bring up Red Eyes faster, which is very useful, and it's very easy to get them on the field relatively quick. Anyway, on to the next monsters I play. 3 Red Eyes Flare Dragons, and 2 of the original Red Eyes Black Dragons. Flare basically replaces Red Eyes, the OG Red Eyes, because Flare is just better. It's a Gemini. It's basically Red Eyes but with an effect, so it burns your opponent for 2/4 when it performs damage calc. So when it attacks, and at the end of the battle phase, I think it is, or yeah, you burn them for 2,400. Other monsters I play: 3 Black Metal Dragon. This card is quite important. Like, people say it clogs. It's quite nice. I like this card. Sometimes you can just set it, and it nets you a free search. So you can search pretty much any Red Eyes card you need. So you can search out Fusion, which is the main objective of searching. 2 Red Eyes Retro Dragon, very important. I probably might cut this down to 1 because sometimes he can be lackluster if you don't have a field. But anyway, so if your Red Eyes monsters would be destroyed by any means and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon Retro, and then he brings them all back. But otherwise, he's not very good. I mean, you can normal summon a Red Eyes, I think, without tribute. I think with him. Let me check. Oh, sorry, you tribute him, and then you normal summon a Red Eyes for free. But other than that, it's not very good. I mean, the special summoning effect's quite nice, but you're not always going to get that off. Of course, the 1 Lonely Darkness Metal Dragon. Because of how the deck works now, the deck doesn't rely on Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal is just there if you need it, and it comes in clutch sometimes. For the materials I play, obviously the 1 Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. He's not as good as I thought he'd be. He kind of gets in the way because sometimes you can dead draw him, and the fact that he's a Gemini, so you can't summon him, you can't use him if he's in your hand. I believe he has to be in the grave or field for you to use properly. But because of the new fusion, Black Comet Dragon, I think it is, it allows you to summon Archfiend, Black Skull Dragon a little easier. Of course, the 1 Red Eyes Impact Dragon. I don't have the second copy of the fusion because my vendor was sold out. He literally only 1 left. So if I was to play a second copy of the fusion, I'd definitely play another copy. I'd probably cut this and play one of the Black Skull and 2 of the Comets, because the Comet Dragon is just so good. And of course, the last monster I play, Summon Skull, just in case I really need to summon something to beat over something and burn my opponent for 2/4. Now that's it for the monsters. Spells, of course, I play 3 Red Eyes Fusion. This card is it's a love-hate relationship. Basically, when you play it, you can send anything. I think it's from hand or deck, so it's quite nice. So you can special summon a Red Eyes Fusion. But the fact that it locks you out doing anything else, so you can't normal special summon, it's really nasty because you have to do that because of how the deck works. You kind of have to jeopardize some of your plays just to make that first fusion, and sometimes it can be a downfall because someone could play Bottomless to the monster or stop the monster from being on the field or so forth, and because you can't special summon, it leaves you with very little options. Of course, 2 cards to redstone. This card's alright. It's basically your trading for red eyes, but it's slow. It's once per turn, unfortunately. It allows you to foolish another again, but I only play 2 because all my red eyes are usually hitting the grave. Sometimes it's just there if I draw the odd red eyes. Of course, 2 insights. I want to play a 3rd copy. Insight is just so good. So let me just move this here. Insight is just so good. Being able to send the red eyes for free. It's a foolish burial, as well as it searches for any red eye spell and trap. So it's an instant red eye fusion to your hand. And that's it for the 2 odds, I believe. Alright, I'm going to start with 1 odds. Raigeki. Catalyst Field, that's my spicy tech. This card's really good. Helps you summon red eye's flare easier. Because of them being Gemini, you're able to use this very easy. Able to Gemini summon it faster. Soul Charge, really good. Sacred Swords, 7 stars. The same reason as cards of the Redstone. It's just in case you brick with too many red eyes black dragons, which can happen. 1 for 1, just to bring out the stone really quickly. 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Allure, and 1 Twin Twister. So yeah, that's it for the spells. Traps are very straightforward. 2 returns. I only played 2 because 3 is just too many. Return is just you're able to make summoning red eyes once per turn each, so you're able to make flare metal very quickly, which is very nice. Of course, I played 2 Mirror Force. You can play something else, because what I've realised with this deck, because I didn't play very much, I played very little traps, is that this deck offense-wise makes up for, but defense-wise, not very well. Because if your board gets wiped, there's very little you can do, because you'll need to start setting up again. So yeah, that's why I play the Mirror Forces. You can play something else if you like. 1 Red Eye Spirit, just to bring out red eyes from grave. Jar of Avarice to recycle everything. Torrential, Bottomless, Solemn Warning, and then Solemn Strike. Just move these here. So yeah, that's my trap lineup. I like this trap lineup. It's consistent, it's small, and it gives me some form of defense. That's it for the traps, and that's it for the main deck. Okay, fusions. I play 1 Meteor Black Comet Dragon. I wouldn't play 1, I'd play 2, because the Comet just burns your opponent early game, and it's really good. And also, Comet just brings back anything that's a normal monster in your grave, particularly red eyes. Of course, I played 2 Black Skull. It's alright. I probably just play the 1 because of how the risk of running Summon Skull can be bricky. So that's why I played the Archfiend, so it's consistent, so I can make it anytime I want, because I can just bring it back with return. But yeah, I only play 2. For the XYZs, I don't play too many. I played 3 Rise Flare Metal Dragon. This card's so great, so good. Just being able to summon this and make your opponent do all the work for you, because they want to try and find outs this card, so they'll be paying so much life points. You'll be burning them for 500 every time they play a card or an effect. So they'll basically be killing themselves off. I play 2 Big Eye. Big Eye is just really good. It just takes control of anything that I need. So sometimes my red eyes can't beat over things, and sometimes the black metal, the dragons aren't there for me to beef them up. So Big Eye just comes in clutch to take care of them. And then of course I play the 1 Dracosack. Dracosack's alright. I don't usually go into it very often, but he's there when I need him. But yes, that is the deck profile. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. This was my deck profile on Red Eyes. Tell me what you think. Comment, subscribe, give me feedback. It really helps me, gives me ideas, and allows me to be more flexible with my decks. So yeah, thanks for watching.